In the last 6 years, I've had 7 homes. I relocated 5 times, and I lived in 3 different countries. In many times, I've been asked, so where is home? Easy question, you would say. And yet, in most of the cases, I did not have an answer. In February 2019, I landed in Singapore. Already when I was board in the plane, I had mixed feelings. The excitement of getting to know a new culture, and then tiny voice inside myself asking, why am I doing this? Well, I forgot the speech because I got so emotional. Well, at that time, the fact is that I told to myself that I was lucky. I would get there right in time for Chinese New Year. So it would be amazing. I would experience a party I've never seen before. The fact is that I didn't know that Chinese New Year was mostly a family event where people unite with friends and family to have food and drinks. There were dragon parades and 2,000 handcrafted lanterns decorating the city. But the fact is, I didn't know anybody. My family was back in Italy, over 10,000 kilometers away. And I missed Denmark, the country I had been calling home for the previous 4 years. It took roughly 2 weeks before I was finally allowed to enter in my new office. And Singapore is a small country. You can see all the hotspots in just a couple of days. So I ended up spending those 2 weeks essentially trapped, waiting in my room. I felt lonely. I was far away from everybody I loved. I didn't belong. In those weeks, I realized I could no longer cope with the idea of being away from home, of being just a temporary visitor. I wanted to feel at home, and I was ready to fight for it. That's why I started a journey to find the right tools that would enable me to feel at home no matter where I was, no matter the circumstances, and no matter who I was with. This journey reached a pivotal moment a month later when I met Nemo, a life coach. Yes, his name reminded me of the fish in the animation movie, but that's the way he wanted to be called. And this life coach enlightened me about the possibility of having a psychological home rather than a physical one. Yes, a psychological home, because I might travel again, switch city, or even country. Having my apartment, my name there, will simply not work. It doesn't work for many other people. You know, it's hard to define what feeling at home feels like. But I dare to say that it's given by the synergy of 2 components: the place where we are and the people we are with. The place where we are fulfills our need for familiarity. For example, having the favorite cafe in town, knowing at which time the mail will be delivered, or being able to navigate our own neighborhood without the need of checking Google Maps. On the other hand, the people we are with makes us feel at home by providing us with a sense of belonging. We know each other's life stories. They've been there for us when we had a need for it, and we have done the same for them. The fact is that building that sense of familiarity with a place and that sense of belonging to a community takes a lot of time. But there are little hacks to speed up the process, and that's what I was looking for. You know, a little hack to feel at home in a new place is the use of physical anchors, objects that we carry with us and that makes us feel at home. For example, a little set of portraits, or maybe a piece of furniture, a plant that we have been growing for a couple of years. For me, it's a set of books. I place them on a cupboard right in front of my bed. When I wake up, I see the books, and I know I'm at home. And what about that sense of belonging to a community? Well, that can be hacked by becoming a member of a tribe or by creating one. I like to define a tribe as a group of people who have shared interests, passions, or vision. Whenever you become a member of a tribe, you instantly get that warm sense of belonging, especially when you show up as a leader and take ownership of that own tribe. The beauty of it is that tribes are everywhere. A group of friends meeting on Wednesday evening to play volleyball, a tribe. A volunteering organization supporting student entrepreneurs, a tribe. A meetup group discussing the advances of artificial intelligence, that's also a tribe. Wherever you might go, there's no doubt a tribe is there waiting for you to show up. These days, I'm an active member of the public speaking community. We are on a vision to empower as many people as possible to win the fear of public speaking, because we believe that each one of us has inside an important message, and that this message is worth sharing to the world. Now, the public speaking community is a tribe, and when I am with my tribe, I feel at home. If I could go back in time, to that tiny room in Singapore, or to the volleyball court where I used to train, I would tell to everybody asking me, so where is home? That they're asking the wrong question. It's not about where we are, but rather about how we feel. And this is the reason why, nowadays, I do not ask myself, where is home? I make sure that I feel at home. Thank you.